Lord, man. Again, history does that. All the food dishes that we have had, passed down, pushed to the side, tried to get thrown away, like, all of that has a big contribute to the things that we eat now. So. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we are back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Take a look at these dishes. Whether you live in the Caribbean, or visited the region, or simply been to a restaurant serving Caribbean cuisine, you've probably tasted one or more of these dishes. Many of them and the culture that they represent have been popularized the world over. Here's a Caribbean fusion restaurant in Canada. Here's one of many in the United States. Here's one in Germany. Here's one even in Hong Kong. This style of cuisine has become synonymous with the laid-back, fun-in-the-sun lifestyle of the Caribbean, but it wasn't always so. In fact, some of the ingredients in the very food we eat today have a much darker history to them than what meets the eye. What you'll find out is that this is what you get when cultures from all over the world, over a span of centuries of adding their own ingredients into the pot, making what we call today Caribbean cuisine.
I think a Caribbean dish should be something we make next.
You think on the channel?
I feel like that would be a good one to make.
What should we cook on our family channel?
Let us know.
Let us know. Because we do have some videos coming out soon. Yeah. We keep saying it, but we're so busy. But we're going to put it out. We have done the videos, but let us know what we need to cook from the Caribbean.
Facts.
Imagine the Caribbean as an empty clay pot for now. Watch and see how different cultures start to add to that pot. When you look at many of the fruits that have been most synonymous with the Caribbean, such as breadfruit, mangoes, and sugarcane, we automatically think these fruits originated from the Caribbean, right? But the truth is, they're not. You have the European settlers to thank for that, as the Spanish, French, and English introduced many of these fruits and ingredients from other places. So the next question you might be asking, if breadfruit, mangoes, and sugarcane aren't Caribbean in origin, then what is? That would be the yams, papayas, guavas, and cassava scattered around the archipelago. This was the diet of the first true settlers of the Caribbean, the Carib, Arawak, and Taino tribes that came from South and Central America. And when it comes to the seasoning of meats and fish, the Caribs introduced various spices to their recipes. After the Amerindians and Europeans' contribution to this pot, came the Africans through the Atlantic slave trade, and this is where things started to get a little dark with regards to food. You see, for the Africans, blending different unfamiliar ingredients into their recipes wasn't a matter of delicacy. It was often essential to their survival. A slave's diet in those days mostly consisted of the foods that their slave masters didn't want to eat themselves, so they had to get creative. They blended their traditional African foods with the staple foods they found on the islands, introducing things such as okra.
And that is across the diaspora. Like, y'all hear us talk about it a lot, about soul food and our Louisiana cuisines. Like, you know, our people substituted certain things that they were used to in Africa and, you know, just made different things here.
Yeah.
Like, such as pounded yam. Of course, they couldn't find yam here, so they substituted with sweet potatoes, and they made candied yam and what, sweet potato pie. Like, they did those type of things. So,
man, yeah, it's a lot.
Callaloo, saltfish, and ackee into the mix. You could say that they were the ones who actually started to stir this Caribbean pot of foods together, making it closer to the familiar recipes we see today. Next would be the Chinese and Indian indentured laborers who would come and introduce such ingredients as rice and curry, and sailors who moved back and forth through the Americas to a lesser extent brought in the ingredients they got there as well, like corn, beans, potatoes, and tomatoes, making the pot of Caribbean cuisine we know and love today. You might wonder, if each island developed their cuisine individually, how did they all develop generally the same Caribbean fusion taste? Well, actually, they kind of didn't, and did at the same time. As each island developed their own cuisine, they ended up with some very unique dishes, almost exclusive to their respective islands, and in some cases becoming that island's national dish, such as ackee and saltfish in Jamaica, and green fig and saltfish in St. Lucia. But there are also some dishes, as a result of many of the same ingredients being accessible in each island, recipes such as cook-up or pilau, as it's called in some parts, became common throughout the region. And we can't talk about Caribbean food without mentioning the seasoning. Seasoning, which in the Caribbean is a green herb and oil-based marinade, is actually quintessential to its flavor and is used in just about every island in the region, as a result giving this part of the world its distinct character. One thing is for certain, Caribbean cuisine is a clear example of what can happen when a region becomes one of the crossroads of the world. Had the Atlantic trade winds not been there to carry the many different cultures from around the world through this region,
Oh my God. I wish I could find a video, and you guys can help us as well.
Right.
A video about the carnival and how it relates across the diaspora. Because for Black Americans, African Americans, there's a history with the Indians here, where there's a immersion, and we're gonna share that next month with our Black History programs.
Right.
But yeah, like if y'all have a video like that like connects the whole diaspora, let us know.
We wouldn't have this amazing amalgamation of cultures to celebrate today. In fact, Caribbean cuisine actually stands as a testament to the diversity of the region that we celebrate. When we eat our favorite local dish as Caribbean people, we're eating what represents a mirror of who we are, not as Amerindians or Europeans or Africans or even Asians, but as Caribbean people, a melting pot of cultures.
I like that.
Yeah, slide me one of them plates though. Just Lord, man. Again, history does that. All the food dishes that we have had, passed down, pushed to the side, tried to get thrown away, like, all of that has a big contribute to the things that we eat now. So it's beautiful, man. It's a dope experience.
And I guess, like, across the diaspora, I can't really say Africa, because I feel like Africa, although they went through the struggles. Like, they went through stuff, right? I feel like they were the only ones, who really was able to hold on to their culture in comparison to the enslaved. I feel like across the diaspora, we all have a little bit of something influenced by our cooking.
Yeah.
Because we had to create new styles of, not really new styles of cooking, but ingredients wise.
Yeah, but then you have your original dishes that just originated from their location.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. Interesting. So, we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send your reaction requests through our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.